First work and training day of our bulk, and our food doesn't look too different from the diet food, just a lot bigger. We got 2 pieces of bread, whoa, 3 eggs, oh we're crazy, and we added some low-calorie mayo and a slice of cheese to this. So this breakfast actually comes out to 460 calories. That's around double of what we've been eating for breakfast during the diet. So I think doubling the calories right there for breakfast is just a good start, and it's gonna help our workout like just a lot more. It's not too much. We're not eating like 800 calories and then going into the workout and like, whoo, shit. No, we're not gonna go in there full, but we're not gonna be in there hungry. Plus me getting used to eating that like around 230 calorie breakfast. No, it was more like 300 calories, but yeah, we're eating like more calories. I got used to eating that lower amount for breakfast. So I think this amount, like this little bump up will be really, really good for us. Also, when you're adding a high volume of whole foods, it's gonna start to get more bland and bland. So I threw in about 60 extra calories of flavor with the piece of cheese and the low-calorie mayonnaise, just to make this a lot more palatable, because when you're bulking off whole foods, it gets really, really bland after a while. So keep some space in the diet to like jazz it up a bit. Oh, we are staying with black coffee. I know I could add calories to the coffee, but I legit like the flavor of black coffee. I like how that tastes. Supplement stack stays the same. We're going with our 10 grams of creatine, BCAAs, vitamin D3, and I really do think during the bulk, omega-3s are actually going to be more important than they were during a cut, because just the more amount of food we're going to be getting in, we're going to be getting a lot more omega-6s, so we do want to balance that out with some omega-3s. And our bento is 700 calories of chicken, rice, and taco flavors. I'm excited to eat this one. Eating all this rice is gonna be a little difficult, but we'll get through it. Now, as far as our workouts go, not much is gonna change. We're still gonna be going to failure, training really hard, just trying to get stronger. Something I haven't been doing like for a while now is I haven't really been tracking my lifts. The only thing I really track is my deadlift, because that's what I like to do. However, I do think I need to start tracking the other lifts more, like our bench. Well, I track bench press, track like my dumbbell flies, track things like my lateral raises, how many reps I could do on the lat pull down, things like that. I should probably start tracking that and see if I could progressively overload that more. And like I said, I normally just train to failure, so I'm getting the work in, but I do want to see if I'm getting results in getting stronger. And if I do see those results, that'll kind of help like clarify in my mind that this is working. And I know, like this is why I don't do it, is because it's a pain in the ass to just stop between sets, get on your phone or a notebook and jot down like what you just did, going back and forth with that. It's a pain in the ass, but I think it's something I need to start building a habit in doing. And if I keep at it, keep that record, keep that tracking, we're going to see progress. Now this mall right here behind me opens up in about 10 minutes, and I really want that Pikachu shirt, so I'm gonna wait for that. Hold up, there's all kinds of heat. They got the Pikachu shirt. Like these are all the different Pikachu cards. However, look, there's the Slowpoke card. There's a purple shirt. I don't know how I feel about that. And also this heat. I really want this one too. Unfortunately, they didn't have the Pikachu shirt in my size, because I'd be wearing an S size now. So I picked up the Umbreon shirt, and I also picked up another tank top. It's actually the same tank top, just in white. But my rule is, every shirt I buy, I got to get rid of 2 more shirts. So we bought 2 shirts. We have to get rid of 4 now when we get back home. And now with that little bit of shopping and a little train delay, we're not gonna have any time to film today's workout, but I did write out a plan of what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna get all this done really, really efficiently. I think really, really efficiently. I think if I have it written out and I know exactly what I wanna do, then I think I'll be a lot more efficient with my time. So we're gonna get this workout in. First workout of bulk season. Let's go. I'm excited. First bulk pump. A pretty good workout. Was on a time crunch, so didn't get as much sets in as I wanted to do, but I took every set. I went to absolute failure. It's really, really good. Now we're off to, it's Monday, so we're off to that drugstore again to get our bulking snacks, which are going to be the same as the snacks we ate during the diet. Like those snacks we eat, like the granola with the yogurt, that's actually more ideal for a bulk, but that's what we could afford. So really, I know we're eating more calories during a bulk, but it's actually not really costing us more because like some of these carbohydrates are actually a lot cheaper than like sources of protein. So we're pretty much going to be spending the same amount of money on food as we were when we were cutting, because typically those like lower calorie versions of foods and things like that are going to end up costing you more money for less volume. So really cool thing about this bulk season, we might be able to actually have some savings happening. We're still going to be using like the low calorie mayo, the low calorie ketchup, just because I think that's a better thing to put in your body. Before, not necessarily, but it's those are kind of empty calories. I want all the calories to serve some sort of purpose in terms of like filling me up and giving us proper fuel. So we basically bought the same things that I would normally buy, just with the versions with a little more calories, like a tiny bit. For example, I got the yogurt with fat in it. I didn't get the fat-free yogurt. Only 3 grams of fat, so about just 20 more calories per serving. This coffee is lightly sweet seasoned. Oh my God. This coffee is lightly sweetened, so it's actually 6 calories per serving instead of 0. Ooh. Also gonna try out this tropical coconut granola, aloha de mele, whatever that means. Yeah, but really I'm eating the same things, just not the low calorie versions, sugar-free versions, fat-free versions. We're just gonna eat the same stuff that's been working for us. Just bump up the calories a little bit. We're going into a slight surplus. We're not just gonna down a bunch of fried chicken wings and say, oh yeah, we're bulking now. That doesn't, just because you're bulking doesn't mean it's time to be an asshole. Anyway, it's Monday, time for work. See y'all tonight. All right, it's Monday night. You know what that means? It's bread night. We're gonna go buy some bread. And since we're bulking, we're gonna buy 2 breads. Count them 2. You know, the one time I thought, hey, I'm gonna grab some spinach. There's no spinach. Really? Oh, I guess we'll grab some shiitake. Shiitake is good. This will be good for what we want to do tonight. So we're gonna grab the size 10 bread for our sandwiches, and the size 6 is gonna go great with our protein French toast. This meal right here is a solid 753 calories, plus we ate some snacks right before this. About 250 calories worth of snacks. I got these like long, it's like these potato chips that are shaped like fries. But that was the junk food we had. But so, all in all, this is about with that, this is about 1,000 calories, which is exactly where we need to be. Let's give the pizza a try. So I bought that bacon pizza, topped it with onion, shiitake mushroom, and sauteed all that. Then mixed it in a dressing of the, oh my God, this is good. Then made a dressing of the low calorie mayo plus some Italian seasoning. Topped it on the pizza and then baked it. And this is absolutely phenomenal. Oh yeah, mushrooms on a pizza, that's a fabulous topping. All right, so I made a bit of a mistake by filling up a hot bath. Now, if you've been following the channel the past week, we've been having a creepy crawly problem. And something those creepy crawlies like are very hot and moist environments. So I've been keeping the kitchen very clean, been washing every dish after I use it, been doing a real good job of that. However, I decided to take a hot bath tonight, and every time I go in there, I check. I was like, is there anything in here? Nope, it's clear. It was clear, so I started filling up the bathtub water. I let it fill up. I came back out here. I turned it off to let it cool down a little bit because it filled it up a little too hot. Came back out here, finished up an edit. Then after like about 10 minutes passed, okay, it's time for me to get in that bathtub. Turn on the walk over to the bathroom, open the door. There's a creepy crawly standing right by the door. But I zapped his ass with the spray, bow, bow, bow. He died, fell into the bathtub water. So I couldn't take a bath because that's nasty. So I drained the water and just ended up taking a shower. But before I took that shower, threw them in the trash bag, took the trash down, and the building was surrounded. Luckily, I brought my spray with me and I killed like 5 out there. It was bow, bow. I was fighting the good fight. Holy shit. This shit was like Helm's Deep up in here. We were getting invaded by the Urukai. God damn. What am I supposed to do about it? Like, I feel like I'm the only one out here fighting the good fight. Like, where are all my neighbors doing? I live on the 4th floor. There's about like 20 rooms on each floor. How come nobody else is doing this shit with me? Like, damn, what is that? We got like 80 apartments in this bitch? Hey man, I need some recruits out here, man. Goddamn, I'm a solo army right now. Why are they coming after me? I'm on the 4th goddamn floor, man. There's like 3 other floors that y'all don't gotta walk up. What the hell? Go after my nasty ass neighbors. I've seen inside their house. That place ain't clean at all. It's way worse than I'm not clean. I'm not a clean person by any means, but I've seen the inside of their apartment. Anyway, enough of that. I took care of the situation, so I'm not as paranoid as a few nights ago. What I'd like to talk about is today's dessert. We got protein powder, the little ice cream cup, about 50 milliliters of almond milk, and a whole banana mixed up in here. So what we did was we made it like a little sludge. Sludge is such a terrible word for this. We made it like just a little bit of almond milk and a whole serving of protein powder. It was more protein powder than milk, so it made kind of like a gloopy gloop. Yeah, that's a better word, a gloopy gloop. We made a gloopy gloop, mixed that in with our cookies and cream ice cream, and then topped it with a banana, then threw it back in the freezer. And let me tell you, the texture of this is awesome. Oh, that's fantastic. That mixed in so well together. Now let's go ahead and get that with a piece of banana. What the fuck? So this bowl is about 300 calories, yes, but we are bulking. We need the calories. It's high in protein, and oh my God, is it phenomenal? Like, it is delectable. Oh God. Like, real talk, like, it is a little bit of junk food, just the ice cream, but there's a banana in here, like 33%, more than 30% of the calories is from the banana. Like, I would say the majority of the calories is the banana, then another 30% protein powder, then 30% of it is ice cream. Like, this feels like I'm eating something really naughty, but it's really not at all. In fact, it's like 2 health foods to 1 junk food ratio here. This is really, really good. Protein powder, small amount of ice cream, and a banana. Excellent dessert. All right, so we finished off today at an estimated, very, very, very estimated 2,977 calories. So let's just say we ate 3,000 calories today for flexing. Really, really good day though. Our workout was a little bit compromised because I really wanted to buy this t-shirt. Also, I didn't notice that this is the front with the message on it. What does it say? Starry Night, Silvery Moon Night. That's the front. This is the back. I was hoping this was actually the front because I want this graphic to be more, because I'd be wearing a backpack all the time, so nobody's going to be seeing this part of the shirt unless I don't wear a backpack. But, Jesus, this looks sick. We are going to try to find that Pikachu card shirt somewhere else this week. Hopefully by this weekend it's still that event at the Uniqlo. But yeah, our workout was it's not as long as we wanted it to be, but we still worked really, really hard. Got enough food in for today, and I do think we are in a surplus eating 3,000 calories. Like, we do have a lot of activity, but like, I feel full enough. I'm actually kind of thirsty right now. Feel full enough, and I feel like we did enough good work. And let's just keep that going. Let's just keep eating more and keep working really hard. And our arms are going to get big. That's the whole goal here. We want to get big without really getting fat. So we really want to do this as slow as we can. And if we're not seeing any movement like in our physique, then we just gotta eat some more. Anyway, that's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.